Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. They've got Johnson. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And for New York, they've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. And, Coach, that long offseason is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
Now here's Brunson. Over Fox. And it's Brunson missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Wembanyama. From deep three-point land. And it's New York with a rebound. Back to Hart. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Setting an aggressive tone early. Challenging the heart of that defense.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hart. Another miss by Wembanyama. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Dan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Now here's Fox over Brunson, and there's Fox on the assist by Johnson.
Well, Fox is selective with his mid-range shots, but if he likes the look, he's gonna take it.
Outside Hart, three-pointer. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Count that bucket.
Well, look, Fox will get you back on your heels and then pull the string. Not much you can do to stop that shot.
For three, Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brunson against Fox. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Bridges against Johnson. Bridges passes to Hart. New York working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Rebound by San Antonio. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Vassell finds Fox. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Hill with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornett's checked in for Champagnie. Harrison Barnes comes in for Vassell. Bailey's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. 4-3. And it's Cornett with a rebound. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Barnes, no good. New York trailing. Here's Bridges. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Look, if you think you're going to get that over Wembanyama, you are crazy.
Barnes, it's good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points in his last outing. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Here's Wembanyama, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Barnes. Here's Bailey. Deep, Wembanyama, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Outside Hart, back to Bridges. To the paint, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
4 seconds left. That shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Luke Cornett, Harrison Barnes out there with Bailey. Then there's Harper, and it's Fox in at the 1. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Now here's Fox. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. 6 on the shot clock. 19-footer. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. And the Knicks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Sohan. It's tipped. Here's Bailey. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. And now a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, a rookie who excels at finding his shot. Barely pulled that one out of thin air.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Sohan. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Hart. Up top, Anunoby. No points so far. That one is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And here's a timeout for Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. He's checked in for New York. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fox. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Wembanyama pass to Fox. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Brunson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Greg?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Here's Brunson. After the basket by San Antonio. The three ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Barnes passes to Harper. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And an Obi for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Fox against Brunson. Good work defensively by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Barnes, it's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Harper. And it's Johnson in for De'Aaron Fox. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
And the basket is good.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Bridges. Defense is right there. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Harper, he's checked in for Bailey.
For the Spurs, number 2, Dylan Harper.
Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harper. No made baskets yet. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's San Antonio with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Knicks, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
San Antonio leading by 16. Josh Hart is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Wembanyama against Poeltl. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Fox. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Bridges passes to Poeltl. Back to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Fox. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do. Terrorize you in the open floor.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Back to Brunson from outside the arc. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Here's Fox. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Pass to Poeltl. Johnson against Bridges. The shake. And he lays it in.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Devin Vassell.
You gotta like Anunoby's development so far. Not just a stellar defender, but also very versatile offensively. OG's become an impactful two-way wing.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Brunson, a screen on Johnson. Outside Hart. Fires for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson inside. Brunson defending. The shot by Johnson, no good. Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
The Spurs have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. McBride, he's checked in for Brunson. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Bailey comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Barnes. Knicks trail by 17. McBride passes to Bridges. Rebound San Antonio. They led the game at 1 point by 20. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Back to McBride. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. And yep, it's good.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
San Antonio leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside Anunoby. Gets the 3 to fall. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Harper. He's guarded by Bridges. Harper misses. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Pass to Pirtle. Outside McBride. Now it's Hart. Fires the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Fox. McBride covers. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's Bailey. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Releases. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So, on the floor for San Antonio, Barnes is out there with Bailey. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Harper in at the shooting guard position. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Shamet. Pass to Brunson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. San Antonio leading by 11. Bailey, the pass to Fox. Outside Barnes. Inside. Here's Bailey. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And even if he doesn't have the wider frame some guys do, Bailey's not going to let contact keep him from finishing.
Pass to Diawara. Here's Shamet. Fires from the line. And it's Cornett with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now here's Fox. Pass to Cornett. Here's Bailey. Fox outside. Takes a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Shamet. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornett. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Bailey. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Harper. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Hart. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Let's loose for 3. Cash from downtown.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Bridges against Johnson. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. The 15-footer. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Outside Vassell. Johnson outside. Here's Fox. Beyond the arc. Brunson pulls it down. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Oh, it's off. Spurs lead by 16. Outside Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.